This will be my second or third BookTube video, so welcome. For anyone who's here for that. Here is my June wrap up. Something I said from the onset to myself. I don't know if I necessarily said it on camera, but it kind of depends on which order I upload everything in. I was gonna use BookTube to kind of get myself true to, or kind of keep it as like a data log. Of what books I plan on reading and what books I'm gonna read, what books I don't want to read, just so I can kind of keep everything kind of organized. I kind of did that this month. I didn't read as much as I wanted to. I kind of almost predicted what I was gonna do, but here we are. And now let's get to what I didn't finish and what I didn't get to. So first off, in the audiobook section, I didn't really get to Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo, which I actually moved to next month. And you'll see that in that TBR as well. And I got to, I think I got 6% of the way through Devil in the Dark Water by Stuart Turton before I had to return it to the library. And I realized that, with the way my work is going right now, I'm probably not going to have time to finish that. So, or at least at work. I might try to get in the future because I really did enjoy the kind of the little bit of what they're setting up. But I just never, I'm not gonna have the opportunity right now to finish it. So I ended up DNFing it at about 6%. I will come back to it. That's nothing to worry about. In the physical category, I ended up DNFing Live and Let Die, which is a James Bond book by Ian Fleming. I could not get past the racism, unsurprisingly. I don't know. It was just a bit too much to handle. No matter how much I liked the story, it did not overshadow the racism. I don't know. Hopefully, moving forward, the books aren't that bad in terms of racism. Because I do want to read more of these. And I don't really think it matters if I go in order or not. They do reference some of the stuff that happened in the first book, but that could really not find that happening on one page of the book. So it's not that big a deal that I didn't finish this. But I do want to read more of these. I think there are like 14 of these books. I just really like the way they look. So and I like the stories, but again, I couldn't look past the racism in this book. I also didn't get to the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. I couldn't break my reading slump this month. Next month, my TBR is a little shorter, and hopefully I'll be able to do that then. Except Iliad and Odyssey are not going to be on that. I just don't think I have the brain power for that right now. If you catch my drift. As for comics, I didn't get to Star Wars or Spider-Man, Spider's Shadow, which is fine. Star Wars will be there. I believe I used Marvel Unlimited to read all that, so I'll just go back and read it then. And then I read one issue of Captain Marvel, or like three quarters of an issue of Captain Marvel. So I might read that off the record. So who knows? But yeah, so let's get to what I did read. So what I did finish first was Queen's Shadow by E.K. Johnston. I read it as an audiobook, and then I loved it so much I went and found the book. I found it at, I believe it was Books A Million, and I was very excited to get it. Just to have like a copy of it for my Star Wars book collection. Fantastic book. I really like it. I really dives into Padme and her relationships to the handmaidens, and it was just an overall really good book. And I really highly recommend for this if you're trying to get through the canon stuff and you want to read more about Padme. It's a little bit more on the political side, but I don't know. It's still a really good book, and you get to kind of see the transition between Padme being queen and Padme being a senator. So I thought that was cool. The other audiobook I did read was Jade City by Fonda Lee. I gotta be honest, the first half of that book was a little boring. I couldn't get into it. It was a little confusing. Maybe that's just because I was listening to an audiobook and working, concentrating hard on my work instead of listening to the book. But the second half of the book, and minor spoilers ahead, the second half of the book really picked up, specifically at the point where they were at the factory and they had the honorable death of the opposing clan. I thought it was a really good book. I really liked the lore of it all. So yeah, I thought it was awesome, and I highly recommend it. I'm very excited to read the next book, and I believe the third book comes out this year. So I'm excited. I actually want to read more by Fonda Lee. She's got a couple other series that look interesting. So next one, I only finished one of the physical books on my TBR, and that was Attack on Titan, No Regrets. I believe it's a 2 manga set. I'm going to get the second one. I really enjoyed this one. I read it in like a day, maybe 2. And, just to kind of see the origins of how Levi got into the Survey Corps. I thought that was really cool. And his initial relationship with Erwin. That was cool. I really enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to get the second one. And then I think there's another series, another spin-off series, which I would like to look at. And if I can find the first one, I'll also read the Attack on Titan manga. The other one that I started reading was the Black Panther's Tale of Wakanda. It's a bunch of short stories. I've really enjoyed a lot of the short stories in here. But I have not had as much time as I'd like to read. I've kind of read like one every couple nights. I've read a decent amount of the book, but I'm in no hurry to get this done. I'm going to read it when I can if I don't feel like reading another book. But so far, some of these stories have been really, really good. There's one in particular I thought was awesome, and then I looked up his other books. It was Cadwell Turnbull. He's got a new book coming out this year, which you'll see later in a different video that is one of my most anticipated of the year. So yeah, so that's how that's going. And as for comic books, like I said, I read like 3/4 of an issue of Captain Marvel. I ended up getting busy and then just completely forgetting about it. But I also finished TIE Fighter, which I really liked just because it went along with the Alphabet Squadron books, which are my favorite Star Wars canon books. I really enjoyed this a lot, and it kind of follows the Shadow Wing. It follows Shadow Wing from just some point near the end of the war till the Death Star blows up. So, and then it leads you literally right into Alphabet Squadron. So, highly recommend this. Is really, really good. And so that's pretty much my wrap up for June. I hope to do better in July, but we'll see. But yeah, if you guys like this video, definitely leave a like, comment, tell me what if you guys have read the books I've read, what you thought about it. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. Peace out, guys.